Welcome, Carbon Nation. We hope you enjoyed that little video teaser, that intro video leading up to this point. We were at the event that you've all been waiting for, and we're very, very excited to be here with you today. And we're grateful you're here with us. There's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears go into getting to this point, and we're very, very excited about it. We're so excited about this, we even brought in the big guns. We've got David Farrell with us today.
Hey, everyone.
Our Vice President of Sales is with us. And so we know it's been kind of a building experience to get to this point. We're grateful to be to this point. So on behalf of Christensen Arms, welcome to the modern precision pistol. As we build excitement, and we've been teasing this a little bit in social, we've noticed there have been some pretty intelligent guesses as to what we were going to roll out. Some of you weren't all that intelligent in your guesses, I'll be honest with you, but a lot of you were very, very close. And so now it's official, the modern precision pistol. And as we talked about something, bringing forward a new product for us, we did a couple of things. We wanted to make sure that it was successful, and we wanted to fill a niche in our firearms lineup where we didn't have anything presently. And so to do that, we went with the MPR and MPP.
MPP, right? It's very exciting to have this here today, right? Because so much success and so much blood, sweat, and tears has gone into this project. When it comes to really filling that void as we continue to innovate and develop our product line from the MPR going into the MPP. So is our customer, right? So have you guys when it comes to the different type of hunter that we're now seeing in the marketplace, and the continual demand for better, more accurate products out in the marketplace when it comes to precision shooting. We've continued to just drive forward and bring these types of products to the market. We're very excited to have this one here with us today.
Absolutely. And so as you look at doing that, if you're Christensen Arms, why would you not build upon the 2020 Golden Bullseye award-winning rifle? The modern precision rifle has been very, very well received by dealers, distributors, and customers. And so based on that, we felt like this was a very, very good match for our new product. So the modern precision pistol. The whole process has been fun. It's been fun to bring it forward, and we're excited now to tell you a little bit more about it. And as we discuss it, one of the first questions that everybody wants to know is, okay, what calibers have you chosen to bring in the MPP?
Man, so that's always a heated topic, right? Yes. So when it comes to
even at work.
Oh, even at work, there's a lot of endless discussions that came on. Well, should it be this caliber? Should we chamber it here? The options were endless, right? So our kind of thought process was, let's pick a couple of the best ones, right? Let's not make someone choose on just one. Yep. So that's exactly what we did. So let's kick it off. What's the first caliber that we're bringing out here? 300
AAC. As we talked about it, 300 Blackout was chosen to be one of the 4 calibers we're going to offer. And we feel good about that based on our due diligence with dealers and even customers. We have an awful lot of feedback that will help justify the 300 AAC caliber. When you consider that, you got to go with 223 Remington.
Absolutely.
Whether it's varmint hunters or just recreational shooters, you got to throw 223 Remington in there.
Absolutely. But there's another couple calibers we can't leave out of the discussion, right? We're going up. We're moving up from there. So you can't leave out 308, right? So a lot of history behind there, and we had to bring that out in the offering as well, in addition to 6.5 Creedmoor. So again, very excited to have those 4 caliber offerings when it comes to just debuting this product line and bringing it to market. But going one step further, you can't just stop at calibers, right? So let's talk some barrel twist rates
and barrel lengths as well. Yeah. Yep. So the twist rate on the Blackout is a 1 in 5. With that shorter barrel and the potentially heavier bullets, we got to have a fairly aggressive twist rate. So 300 AAC, 1 in 5, 7.5 inch barrel. 223 Remington, we went with a 7 twist on that 10.5 inch barrel. That's going to cover nearly every ammunition choice that our customers would use that in.
Yep. So, and with that, continuing up, we went to a 12.5 inch barrel length when it came to our 308. And with that, we're going with a 1 in 7 twist rate.
Yep.
And then moving to our 6.5 Creedmoor, we're going to a 1 in 8 twist at, again, a 12.5 inch barrel length.
Those longer barrels in those 2 bigger calibers are going to give us a lot more utility. We can get away with that 8 twist in the 6.5 Creedmoor because the Creedmoor bullets will be a little longer and not quite as big around, so it'll work perfectly.
Absolutely. And when it comes to the entire setups, right, there's so many different makes, models, and ways that our hunters and our shooters like to set their rifles up with. So when it comes to putting suppressors on their guns and overall length of the platform itself, there's a lot of different options, right? And it's going to create a nice balance. And when you add that up, I think a lot of people are going to be very impressed with the ballistics that they're getting out of some of these, shorter offerings.
Smaller package, but still really, really great performance for sure.
Absolutely.
Let's dig into kind of the heart of the MPP. As we've mentioned a couple of times, and we will probably mention again, the heart of the rifle is a 775 aluminum chassis patterned after the modern precision rifle. And when we say patterned after, we mean that in a couple of different ways. We've even got the magazine cutout that was so popular on the MPR, and we've also included the black anodized finish to begin with. One of the most important features in my mind as we transition to the MPP, we wanted to keep that V-block bedding feature that was so good to us in the MPR. So as we tighten these barreled actions down into the MPP chassis, they are V-block bedded, and that's going to lend itself to really, really great accuracy.
Absolutely. And, with that, we went with the oversized bolt knob, right? So when it comes to that comfort and feel that our customers are used to on that MPR platform, they're going to get a lot of those different, a lot of those same attributes when it comes to that look and feel in the MPP, right?
Yes, sir.
So starting with the bolt knob. Also, when it comes to that tactical magazine release, that's one of those nice comfort pieces that when it comes to switching out mags, wherever the case is, and let's say you're in a blind or, whatever your situation may be, it's there. And
or on the range.
Exactly. Or on the range. And it's one of those things that you're not, kind of, messing around with next to a trigger, wherever the case is, it's out there. It's got that extra length and it's nice.
It has worked so well on the other platform. Why not bring it to this one?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, you're right. Magazines.
Yep.
We've gone with a AICS compatible short action non-magnum magazine. As you know, Christensen Arms we sell those right on our web store. They're available for purchase right there. But you need to know as consumers that it's just a short action AICS compatible. So you have a lot of different options for both volume of rounds in the magazine, round capacity, and then also manufacturers. There's a lot of options out there.
Absolutely. What kind of rail are we looking at here?
The rail is a 20 MOA one-piece optic rail, a standard pick rail, and it's declinated with 20 minutes of built-in elevation. There will undoubtedly be people, especially in some of these calibers, who want to stretch it out there a little ways, and so for that reason, we've chosen a 20-minute declinated rail on the MPP.
Excellent. Well, let's look at one of the big features that separates this from the MPR line, right?
You mean this piece right here?
Absolutely.
So the SB Tactical brace was chosen by our product development folks for a few different reasons. And we had options between aluminum and then something maybe not quite as strong as the aluminum. Obviously, being Christensen Arms, we went with the strongest option. This SB Tactical pistol brace is made out of 6061 aluminum. And it's foldable. It folds and it locks in both the folded and the extended position. So it's a very, very dependable and functional brace itself. One of the things that was a concern for me as we started this, we wanted to make sure that the interface between the chassis itself and then the pistol brace was not a weak point. We didn't want that to be a failure point. And so in our case, this SB brace actually mounts to the chassis itself on a vertical 1913 pick rail. Very, very strong. We've punished that.
Yeah.
And it has held up very, very well.
Exactly. Very tight tolerances. And when it comes down to selecting the right brace for it, right, this really fits that profile again when it comes down to, looking at the MPR and why we went with the aluminum model. Some of the common questions that consumers may have out there is, I've seen so many different SKUs or options of this 1913 type brace. There's polymer ones, there's other ones out there, but we went with that top shelf, the 1913 aluminum, and it fits the firearm very well. And again, to Jeff's point, as it collapses right on in here, the firearm is actually able to be manipulated and operated right from being collapsed. So when it comes to then also fit and feel, packing it in and out of the woods, it provides a lot of different options and comfort level when using that application.
Pretty good match, I think, for our MPP. I think our customers will agree. As you guys get this and shoot it, I think you'll agree that pistol brace was a great, great choice for us. So again, we talked a little bit about the magazine, AICS compatible. Almost any magazine will work as long as it's short action, non-magnum. As we work down the rifle a little, down the pistol a little bit, it's still hard for me to get away from that MPR thing when I see it.
Yep.
Working down the pistol, we've employed the same hand-laid carbon fiber handguard as on the MPR. Very, very strong, very durable, really nice looking. It's got M-lock openings on the side. So as a consumer, you'll You'll have the option of bipod mounts, flashlights, whatever you want to put on that rail. We do have M-lock openings on the side for you. The barrel itself, Dave, 416R stainless,
Yep.
button rifled and hand lapped, just like all of our other guns.
Absolutely. It's a work of art. And how about that brake?
We're shipping this with a brake. The standard side port Christensen Arms muzzle brake will ship on every one of our MPPs. And the nice thing about this brake is it's anodized black. It looks like it belongs there. And as far as functionality goes, one of the remarks as we've sold and shipped MPRs is how effective that brake is at reducing felt recoil, especially, a concern with an MPP. With a much lighter frame firearm, you're going to appreciate that additional reduction of felt recoil. One of the other advantages to that side port brake is the adjustability.
Yep.
We allow those 4 Allen head set screws to be removed should the end consumer choose to do that. And by removing those all or one or more of those screws, you allow pressure to escape up out of the brake at 12 o'clock, introducing the potential for reduced muzzle jump, muzzle rise.
Absolutely. Well, let's make our way to the rear of the gun a little bit and start looking at the grip.
So one of the things too, and we're going to go back to the MPR more than once here today, as we sold and watched our consumers adopt and start to shoot and use their MPRs, one of the quickest, easiest, and least expensive ways to personalize the firearm is to change that standard AR pistol grip.
Absolutely. And when it comes down to it, a lot of consumers, the last thing they want to hear in the marketplace is something that's proprietary, right? So we stay away from that. We want something that consumers can have a lot of different access to options, comfort, feel. I know when it comes to my personal preference, I like kind of more of that stickier, rubbery hoe grip. We're shipping this product like our MPR and a number of our other firearms with the hoe grip. But again, leaves you a lot of different options and variables if you want to change that.
Yep.
And kind of put something that is your fit and style. But again, very comfortable grip, shipping right from the factory.
Yep. Every dealer that carries our guns will have some pretty good AR pistol grip options right on their shelf. So when they buy the MPP, they can certainly look on the shelf and see if there's something that would fit them better. So.
Yep. Absolutely.
But a lot of universality and a lot of adaptability, and you can make this rifle your own with a few of those options we've talked about. So yes, sir.
That covers a lot of the different kind of key features and different exciting pieces that we want to talk about. I know we spent some time kind of going around headquarters here and asking different kind of questions and seeing if we could gather some different frequently asked questions. And so we put together a list here of some of the ones that might be going through your head right now. So first one being, when's it shipping?
When will I see it on the dealer shelves?
That's right. That's right. So as we stand here today on Friday in this beautiful morning, we're planning on having this out to you guys into the marketplace in the next couple of weeks. So the first part of May, you'll be seeing these out there.
Yep. We're going to remove the embargo on Friday. And as with any new product, we will continue to ship in larger quantities. Another thing that people have asked us about is, when we ship the firearms, are we going to ship all 4 calibers at the same time? And the answer to that?
Answer is that yes,
it is.
We're gonna get a little bit of everything out in the marketplace, right? So we again wanted to have all those offerings that we just walked through and told you about when it comes to the calibers out to you guys. So our push is to get a little bit of everything out there and cover all those bases.
Yep. One of the other questions, it's kind of a natural progression because we keep making the comparison to the MPR.
Yep.
We offer the MPR in a desert brown anodized finish. The initial release of the MPP will in black anodized only. However, as a company, we're mindful of the success and the favor of that desert brown anodized finish. And even though it's not part of the initial release, it has not been ruled out, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see it at some point.
Absolutely. It's a busy time in the marketplace, right? And, one of our big focuses is continuing to bring you new exciting products from Christensen Arms, but also making sure that we can get as many out into your hands as possible. And so one of those, key steps in doing so and being successful at it is just focusing on, again, just that first offering, black ones, and you never know what comes next. You saw, obviously, you mentioned, Jeff, the natural progression of some of the product lines like the MPR that you've seen, the Desert Brown come out, and I think the future will tell us what we come out next in flavors and colors. So
I don't think we're going to see chartreuse, though. I don't think chartreuse is in there. So that's a possibility down the road. It certainly hasn't been ruled out for us. Again, just to kind of review a little bit, interchangeable magazines, Remington 700 triggers.
Yep.
The one thing you're going to do if you're going to, as a customer, if you decide to change that Remington 700 trigger, it's a simple, easy process. There are some really, really great options out there, but as you consider that, should you choose to replace your trigger, buy a Remington 700 trigger that does not contain the old-fashioned Remington bolt release integral to the receiver. You can buy a Remington 700 trigger without that feature, and it will be a better fit for you if you buy that trigger that way.
Absolutely. So one of the things we touched on a little bit earlier, suppressors, right? What kind of thread pitches are we working with on the barrels here?
So, and that's going to be very important.
Yep.
We would never bring anything out, and everything we make to this point is threaded at the muzzle and suppressor ready. Same thing with the MPP. So in 300 blackout, being a 30 caliber barrel, you're going to have 5/8 24 muzzle threads. Should you decide to remove the brake, you need to make sure that you remove that aluminum crush washer as well. You don't ever want to install a suppressor with the brake removed, but the crush washer still in place. That there's some potential there for some no buenos to happen to you. So make sure you remove them both. 5/8 24 on 300 blackout. The only exception to 5/8 24 is that 223 rim.
Yep.
And that's half 28.
So, yep. And, you know, when it comes down to that being, again, a smaller package, what kind of weight are we looking at when it comes to putting these?
That's the cool thing. And,
yep.
And the older you get and the harder, the steeper those hills are, the more weight becomes an issue for you. 4.4 pounds.
Yep.
In the lightest configuration based on barrel lengths and stuff, 4.4 pounds.
That's light.
That's pretty light. Even you and I could handle that.
That's right. I think so. I think so. Last common question. We're bringing this into the marketplace at $22.95. So very similar to, again, that MPR that you see out on the shelves. But you look at all the different feature sets and things that are we have included on this product, and we're very excited for all the product value that this product is bringing to the marketplace.
Absolutely. Yep. So that's what all the excitement's been about the last few weeks, everybody. Carbon Nation, we're happy to bring this to you. We love this product. We're very excited about what it's going to mean in the marketplace. The other thing we'll just kind of throw out there too in the middle of all this is we're not done yet this year. We're going to have some more really, really neat announcements, some new products that we're going to roll out. We've experienced a lot of growth at Christensen Arms. It's no secret. We literally have it's just been phenomenal to see the growth. And part of that growth has come from the new and innovative thinking at the company, aggressive marketing, very intelligent business decisions being made, and then the loyalty of great customers like you guys. We take you customers very, very seriously. And maybe one of the last closing features we're going to talk about with these guns, both these MPPs will be covered by the same limited lifetime warranty as every other gun we've ever made. We're not going to exclude parts of the MPP in that limited lifetime warranty. Now, obviously, if it's some kind of consumer negligence or abuse or anything like that, that's not covered. But these will be covered just like all of our other firearms, which gives them a lot of security in making that purchase.
Absolutely. And just to kind of wrap everything up with, thank you for tuning in with us. Again, to Jeff's point, we appreciate everyone's loyalty and support to the product line and being with us as we continue to grow and bring more and additional exciting products to market. And get out there and enjoy this product, support your local dealers, and we'll see you out there.
Happy MPP Day, everybody. Get out there and shoot often, shoot straight, and shoot safely. And listen, involve the youth. Take somebody that's new to the shooting sport. What a better way to introduce somebody to firearms than this new little MPP. Great option. So again, everybody, thanks to everybody. We appreciate you being here with us. Have a great day, Carbon Nation.